Quick question. How many times have you opened your social media platforms like Instagram or TikTok today? Like, no messages, nothing urgent. You weren't even thinking about it, but you just opened it. I'll tell you what I did. I reached for my phone to check the time and somehow ended up watching this lady on TikTok restock her entire fridge. It was beautiful. It was aesthetic. Everything was organized in glass jars. They were color-coded. Even the fruits were displayed in an amazing manner, like they were auditioning for The Bachelor. And I was sitting there thinking, my God, do people have these many flavors of yogurt? I was hooked. I was invested. And I'll tell you, I don't even like sweetened flavored yogurt. But suddenly, I was craving like 12 of them. Yeah, that's what social media does. Has it ever happened to you? If yes, I'll tell you. It happens to everybody. And that doesn't mean we are weak. Social media is supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be addictive. Yes. You know, these apps are built like casinos. You open the app and lights, boom, and dopamine. It's kind of like you pull a mental lever every time you refresh the feed. What you expect is maybe a cute dog, maybe a nice aesthetic video, maybe a hot take, maybe a life hack that you might never even use. But that maybe is what keeps us hooked, invested, and addicted. And that's what makes us all go back to these apps. They are designed that way.
Social media is ruining my life. Today I challenged myself to have less than an hour on screen time. I failed within the first half of the day. I didn't realise quite how long I spent on TikTok and Instagram just mindlessly scrolling until I actually looked at my screen time. After what I thought had been 5 to 10 minutes, had actually been 45.
Right? Technology is wonderful. Too much technology can be very destructive and destroy our relationships, like all addictions destroy our relationships, right? And so one of the things we're not considering is what is the right balance. If you wake up in the morning and you check your phone before you say good morning to your spouse, that's a problem.
Hi, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm just a regular human being like you, and this is Too Much Stuff. This is a place where we talk about everything we are sold, scrolled, and told that we need. So whether it's like 16 different skincare serums or a planner that's supposed to magically fix our lives, here we question the chaos. So if that feels like your vibe, welcome, you're in. You know, scrolling isn't harmless. It actually shapes how we feel. Imagine you're lying down in bed in yesterday's hoodie and suddenly on your feed you have a 22-year-old in Paris with a perfect blowout enjoying a beautiful cup of coffee and no under-eye circles and perfect skin. How do you think we feel at that point, right? It makes us feel insecure. It makes us feel sad about how we look. And now you feel behind in life, unattractive. You know, you feel like your life is not that good, and suddenly you realize you're late for an appointment that you didn't even remember you had.
What's social media doing to our brain?
There's a book I love called Thrilled to Death. It's continually pressing on your nucleus accumbens that produces dopamine. Continually pressing on the pleasure centers in your brain. But the problem with that is the more you press on them, they begin to become numb. And you need more and more excitement, more and more stimulation in order to feel anything at all.
Are you stuck in the comparison trap? This trap is where you continually compare yourself against everyone that you see. You become overly critical, point out all of the things that you should be doing, where you should be with your life, and how you're so far from where you should be. It doesn't take long for it to start eroding your sense of self-worth, and social media fuels it. The only source of comparison you need is yourself. Make progress your goal, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to anyone but who you were yesterday.
Also, let's talk about sleep, or the lack of it. Every night before bed, I just tell myself, okay, just 2 more videos and that's it. And without knowing it, I realized 45 minutes have passed, and here I'm watching an AI video of a raccoon with a mini broom cleaning its cage. And he's good at it, and I'm proud of it. But the thing is, I was supposed to be asleep an hour ago. I've just wasted my time. And now I'm going to go to bed and not get enough sleep and wake up in the morning all groggy and sad.
Doctors recommend that teenagers get 8 to 10 hours of sleep every night, but many are sleeping far less than that, and nearly 1 in 4 also suffers from insomnia. William Brangham reports from California on why it's so hard for so many teens to sleep and how it's taking a toll on their mental health. It's part of our ongoing series, Early Warnings, America's Youth Mental Health Crisis.
So yeah, this is part 1 of the breakdown. The addiction, the emotional drain, the sleep sabotage. It's all too much stuff. I'm not saying delete your apps. All I'm saying is don't let them ruin your life. So if this has hit home with you, or if you have somehow ended up on ASMR videos and you have scrolled through tons of them at night, leave a comment down below so I know that I'm not alone. And if you are also questioning the chaos we are drowning in, whether it's tech, trends, or just too much stuff, please hit that subscribe button. So this was part 1, like I mentioned. Next, we'll be talking about how social media ruins our relationships, wrecks them, and when it truly gets toxic.